Alright, let's take a look at a big budget Yosakoi team. So I was lucky enough to actually be at this festival last summer. I was very impressed by this group. So this is the Coca-Cola Sapporo International University group. R's and L's are hard. But I also saw the Pepsi group, and let's just say they're not even worth mentioning compared to this group. So this is at the main stage at Yosakoi Sodan Festival, and you can kind of see people up here sitting on the ground. Those are the free seats. If you go back farther behind them, there'll be bleachers and stuff where people pay money to sit and watch. And then off to either side, I think I was standing under some trees off to this side probably watching this, along with a bunch of other people. And it was raining. It was a really rainy weekend. Notice too, we have people standing up here and up here and up here. A lot of these groups will have live singing to accompany them. And of course yelling. That's a nice intro, or I should say a nice entrance. That's one of my favorite things. I love it when a group just kind of sits down and sings. It's not a lot of groups do that, but the ones that do, man, that draws you in. So in the voices too, you can really tell the difference between men and women in this group. Compare that to my team that I was on in Nagoya, which was 95% women, but if you close your eyes and just listen to them, it sounds like a bunch of burly men. This is completely different. So the men have the nice low-pitched ha, while the girls have the more high-pitched hi kind of a thing going on. And this is really is a big budget group because they have these big backgrounds here. They have the drums, they have all these different props, and if you look at their uniforms are very, very high quality, but they do also say Coca-Cola on them, which, you know, whatever. That was a beautiful jump. Let's watch that again. Look at these drum guys. Oh, man. You know, that took some practice to get together. And more new backgrounds. Again, that jump. Again, all just so together. And, whoa, man. The lyrics they're singing are very, very traditional Yosakoi Sodan style lyrics. I think those lyrics are used in Sodan Bushi, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a couple of weeks since I danced Sodan Bushi. And of course, they incorporate cola into their lyrics, which, you know, for the kind of support they get, I can't fault them for that. Because these uniforms are expensive. I think my university team had pretty simple uniforms, but it still cost $250. There's a lot of money that goes into these festivals, and if you're not sponsored, it's just picked up by the dancers. You know, they have to buy their uniform. A lot of smaller teams will make their own uniforms by hand. And then you have to pay a participation fee to even get into the festival. And then you have to travel there if you're not from there. And it adds up, but people do it because they love it. That's why I did it. So what they said right there is Yaren Soran yo. I don't know what that means. That's just Yaren and Soran. It's just, as far as I know, they're just things you say. And the second part was Tomoni Yukumichi. So Tomoni means together with, Yukumichi is the path that you walk. So this path that we walk together. I love these bits where they get done and sing. Let's listen to that again. Yaren Soran yo. Tomoni Yukumichi. I don't know what they said there. I couldn't catch it. Get ready for this. And now we get really poppy and really upbeat. Along with there was a little bit of a costume change there, and now the ladies have fans. These kind of silvery, reflective material-ish kind of fans. Maybe it's gold. I really love the contrast between the ladies' part and the men's part. And the voices right there. Yaren Soran si ha. And now we have these huge flags coming in the back. Those flags cost so, each one individually costs so much, and those flag poles, man, it adds up. So if you can get a sponsor like Coca-Cola, then man, more power to you. That line there of guys coming with the flags, this right here, I love that. As a former member of my high school color guard, you know, the people who spun flags with the marching band, that's impressive. Here we go. Oh, those spins? That's nice. And they keep going. They keep going. Got some can-can in there. Look at how full that stage is. There's so much going on. I wonder how many dancers they have. And we have this background thing here, got this background thing here, got another banner here. They have all these props. Put your phone away, dude. Put your phone away. I mean, no one. There's people with better cameras taking videos of this performance. that performance just makes me so happy. It's probably my second favorite performance from that weekend. There was one more by a little bit smaller group that I like even more because it combined Kochi style Yosakoi with Yosakoi Sora and brought them together. That was their theme. But this performance was so energetic, and man, that's what I love about Yosakoi.